Stephen, what's your reaction to that?
It's a huge blow, no dressing it up. We were 30 seconds from being in a super position to be a point behind both sides, Hearts and Hibs. And listen, first half we were excellent, really, really good. At half time we said, look, step forward, don't step back, think like we're 1-0 down, and we still need to chase the game. But nerves came into it, we didn't get hold of the ball, we didn't pass, and we had to make changes as well, which didn't help. Richard was on a yellow card and we got told one more challenge and he's going to get another yellow and a red, so you have to make a decision. You bring an experienced player on that's played all season, and then listen, we make another change right at the end. Ran Strain's limping, we're cramping, we make a change, bring our most experienced player on the pitch, and ultimately it didn't work. But look, as a collective, the second half wasn't good enough. It's amazing what nerves do and pressure. We didn't play, we aimed to try and see the game out, but we wanted to do that by stepping forward, and we didn't. We had enough chances on the break, but to finish the game completely, probably 5 opportunities on the break to finish it against 10 men. And yeah, listen, it's a tough one to take. You're putting a camera in my mouth right now and my face to speak about something that's absolute blow. But ultimately it's up to me to try and pick the boys up again, pick myself up again for the remaining 3 games, and we won't give up until it's mathematically impossible.
Yeah, and like you say, it's such a raw feeling at the minute, but it is another point on the board, and it's difficult as the next couple of games might be, taking points off of all of them, and it's still in the mix at the moment. Yeah,
look, Hearts are a huge football team, and way beyond what we can do in terms of finances, but we've matched them in every single game. There's not a lot of difference between teams. We didn't stop the cross for the first goal, and we made a poor decision for the penalty, but as I say, we had enough opportunities. It's not a blame game on individuals, we've had loads of opportunities, different decisions to go and kill the game, win the game. You think you're doing the right thing by putting a little bit of experience on to see out the game for a player that's got cramp. Ultimately, listen, we don't have loads of options on the bench in terms of attacking wise, but we tried to bring forward players on to be proactive with it, and it didn't work. It didn't work second half. We just didn't play. Point was probably a fair result overall. First half excellent, second half we played with fear, unfortunately, and that happens. A lot of these players haven't experienced this position before, and it happens. We have to learn from it and build on it, and still remember a lot of the good things from the game. You're playing against the Hearts side that are spending millions on players, spending lots of money, and we are trying to play catch up in terms of the whole football club, and it's a huge disappointment. I'm not going to hide it. I'm absolutely gutted tonight.
Yeah, how do you go about picking yourself up and the boys for next week?
Yeah, listen, we have no choice. There's worse people off than us. Everyone will be disappointed this evening, but when we walk back in again on Monday and Tuesday, we have to go to Celtic Park. The challenges don't get any easier. This is why we wanted to be in the top 6. You have to test yourself. There's lessons there for everybody that took part, including myself, including all the staff on board. And the players that come on the pitch, you have to be ready mentally as well as physically to adapt to the heat and the style of game, and we weren't quite there today.
Stephen, thanks very much for your time.